Hello and welcome to today. We are back again with the, I guess the wife tier list stuff, because they're very fun, and you guys seem to like them. So, we're back today, and I am, as per usual, joined by Avery, who sent me a bat. Today she's apparently a different kind of bat, so...
I didn't send you those eyes.
No, you sent me a wooden bat. I added the eyes myself.
Alright.
So, do you like the eyes that I gave you? I thought it would be weird if you were just a bat with, like, just wood. So I was like, well, we need to make her more relatable to the common folk.
Your nose is dripping.
Oh, she's laughing too hard. We got her.
Well, like, I know they're even, but with the way the bat's angled, it looks like they're crooked.
It does. Well, I tried to make them, like, even with the bat, but then they actually looked like, really looked crooked. So that's what I did. She's a little bat today, as usual, a new bat.
Yeah.
Good bit, eh?
Yeah, but that was derailed when I was gonna...
Oh, sorry. Did you also had an opening bit?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yes, it's me, the woman he pulled by talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! For the entirety of our first date.
Hey, you know what? Shit was good back then, okay?
It was a big part of your life, but I just remember sitting on the train like, oh no, is this gonna be all day? It was.
Yeah, pretty much. Listen, what was it? The talking about, like, nerdy shit. God, I want to choke on his cock. I got him, boys. I got there. That fucking meme gets me so every time. I realized I did not set the BGM to loop. So now we should have the BGM back. So it went once and then silence. So my bad. But we're here. We're working. Everything should be good. Woo. And so a little treat for you. So I added characters that are not currently playable as well. Just like big name characters, you know, that kind of stuff.
Oh joy.
There are 58 Guilty Gear characters that you're going to have to rank today.
Oh my god.
So I'm assuming we're doing what we kind of did the last time, which is rate by hotness?
Yeah.
Is that right? What kind of tiers are we going to need for this?
Well, the S tier is always the Awuga tier.
Yeah. I'm just rearranging the colors so I don't have to, like, make new colors. Don't mind me. Is 4 enough?
I think so. I mean, we could always make another category if that comes up.
True. Okay. Well, what do you want to call them?
Well, of course, the top tier is Awuga.
Awuga. All right.
And then I think dateable / debatable. I'm kidding. Dateable is a good category.
Yeah. And then it was like what, friend?
Yeah, it was like friend zoned.
Friends only. My only friends.
That's a good one. And then the last one was I think we put debatable last time.
Yeah, well, because we had an extra tier, debatable, before the, like, no tier, but we just never used the debatable tier. We never used one of the... we never put anybody in it, so we deleted it by the end.
Okay. It's something funny.
So, you want something funny for, like...
Yeah, silly, goofy. That's us, right? We're silly and goofy.
Well, what's something Guilty Gear related that's bad?
You'd have to tell me, buddy.
How about oof? The kids love it when you say oof. It's the little Roblox oof noise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's that category. See, we're marketing to the children.
You.
We're marketing to the children how sexy all of these characters are.
Babes, no.
I have made an error in this brand. Well, we're here anyway, and we're rolling. I don't think I sent my tweet. I sure didn't.
You did not.
Well, the tweet is now sent.
Sweet. So hopefully we'll get some people in the chats.
All right, there we go. So now it is happening. and we're here. So, to start, you have ABBA.
Okay.
ABA.
Never. Well, I've like seen fan art of this character.
Yeah, give me just 1 second, and I'll give you the. So that's ABBA.
They're bloody. I don't like the key.
You don't like the key?
No.
Well, don't worry, we'll be rating him later.
Excuse me?
What? He's a character. He's like Roger for Bridget.
Are we rating Roger?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, you can just put him in the no tier or the friend tier. We have those. We have the technology for that. So how do you like ABBA? How sexy is ABBA?
Yeah, I mean, in the unhinged way, I guess pretty sexy. But would I do anything about that is the question.
I don't know, does she look too troubled? Like, you know, the like I can fix her thing, except it's like that's too much work to really be interested in fixing.
Yeah.
What's she thinking?
I think. Well, I also just don't know a lot about her. It's gonna be the hard thing. I don't know a lot about a lot of these characters. We'll put her in oof.
Oof. Starting out strong, we've got an oofer. All right, this is Answer.
Does he actually have 3 eyes? I think I've asked this before.
I just accidentally opened my art program, so we'll just give that a second. So this is Answer. Crit is about to. Let me close that. This is Answer. He's a business ninja. That's his business card. Yeah, he's Chip's secretary. You know, the Eastern Chip Kingdom. So he's a ninja, of course. And he's like a businessman. Like he's always on his like magic phone.
Is that why he's called Answer?
I don't know, but that makes sense now that you said it. I mean, if it wasn't, it's got to be now, right?
If it was his choice to be called that, all right. But if it was his parents' move to call him that, dick move.
Right? They kind of pigeonholed him into what kind of job he can have.
So does he actually have a 3rd eye, or is it just aesthetic?
I don't know.
I don't know.
think it's just like an aesthetic thing. I don't think I've ever seen like an eye actually open up there.
Okay, well, his glasses are stupid, so I'm gonna put him in oof.
Oof, another oof immediately. Okay, now this is April.
April.
So you know May.
Yeah.
This is April.
That was Answer. It's the only art of her?
Well... So you know how like May has like a whole crew?
Yeah, the jellyfish.
They're all named after the months. And the only one I could be bothered to put into this was April, because she's the only one that matters other than May.
Isn't she the one who drives the ship?
She's the pilot, yeah.
Okay.
And she was like in the actual story mode for Strive.
That's true.
All of that kind of stuff. So the only one I put in was April. And there's not very many images of her.
Is that why she has a 4 on her hat?
Yeah, because she's the 4th month.
In case she forgets when she comes in the cycle.
Yeah.
I mean, she's cute. I feel like a lot of the jellyfish pirates are cute. I don't know too much about her. She has a ship. She has pilot experience.
She's a pirate. She likes sea
pirate,
life.
Yep. Okay, well, I'll put in dateable. I'll see.
Okay.
We'll have a little,
Make that green. All right, so she's dateable.
Yeah.
All right, next up, this is Arya.
Ah, the wife.
So this is the original Arya. This is the wife that Soul tragically lost.
Mm-hmm.
So this is original Arya.
I think she's cute. We'll put her in dateable.
Dateable, okay.
Yeah, I know people.
Above or below April?
I think below.
You think Arya's less
Yeah.
dateable than April?
Well,
That's fair.
All I know about her is that she's a scientist.
Yep.
She died.
Yep.
Frederick is her husband, and she became a giant robot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the first of a few Aryas that we're going to be going through. Because she has had many forms over the years.
So base Arya.
Arya parentheses base form. Dateable.
Yeah.
Below April though.
Yeah.
And then I guess
April's
doesn't matter.
A pirate, so.
True. I guess doesn't matter which one is less here.
I don't think. Well, put answer behind it. The glasses
Answer's
just
worse,
kind of
okay.
piss me off.
So now this is also Arya. This is Ghost Arya in the mind of
Ghost
Jacko.
Arya.
So this is Ghost Arya in the mind of Jacko. There are not many pictures of her either.
It's the best picture.
Listen, this is one of those things. I said every Guilty Gear character. A lot of them are pretty obscure.
I'm gonna be so tired after this. She's a ghost. So, a friend, I guess.
You'd befriend with this ghost.
Yeah. I mean, she doesn't seem evil.
Okay.
So, I guess.
Fair enough. Okay, so this is Bedman,
Yeah,
like the person Bedman.
Is the bed a different character you're going to make me rank?
I don't have to answer that right now. So this is Bedman.
Oh, no.
The person, human person here. The bed man. The man with the bed.
The one that's, looks like he is, screwed into his bed.
Yes.
Ouch. No, and strapped down.
Yep.
He's a freak, ain't he?
Oh yeah, he's gotta be a freak. So what do you
But
think
he
of
doesn't
Bedman?
follow our the belts equal horniness thing though, because he himself was not wearing belts.
True.
But I can see his underwear, so.
Oh, that means he's a slut. So what do you think of Mr. Slutty Bedman here? Slut man, if you will.
I'm not interested in him. I don't think he's particularly hot in any way, so I'm gonna put him in oof. But he'll be at top of oof.
Top of oof, he's better.
Yeah.
He's better than Too Many Problems to Fix and Three Glasses Man.
Yes.
Okay, so this one should be pretty easy. You know Soul Bad Guy.
Awooga.
Awooga. All right,
Yeah.
instantly Soul Bad Guy Awooga.
The only gilf I will ever.
The only gilf you'll ever be interested in.
Yeah.
True enough.
Yep.
All right, Kyle Kisuke.
He's an Only Friends.
Only friends, more or less than the ghost of Arya.
Less. No, more.
You-
We'll put more because
Oh,
I know
I was about
more.
to say, damn, you'd rather be friends with the ghost of Arya that is stuck in Jacko's mind than Kyle Kisuke.
Well, he's just so, like, wheat toast.
He is very, very, like,
Yeah.
basic brand wheat toast.
Yeah, because,
And I did technically include these characters,
okay,
but...
good. Oh,
May!
No, but, hold on, I still have things to
Oh, you still have
talk about.
oh, you have more to talk about,
Yeah.
Mr. White
Yeah.
Brand Toast.
So, there's this meme
Uh-huh.
about Genshin and
Right,
Guilty Gear
the buffest Genshin Bara
versus the twinkest
Guilty Gear.
Gear. Whoever made that and put Chip as the twinkest
They don't know what
is
twink means.
blind.
Kai is the twink.
Kai is base twink, and he's not even the only twink, but he's
He's
number
twink
one
parentheses
twink.
pink twink parentheses base.
Exactly. So, whoever made that meme, you're on my shit list.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, next we have May,
Mhm.
as we briefly
Yo.
saw. So how do
Yeah.
you feel about May?
Well, I did tear her apart in the music ones.
True. Well, she looked pregnant. That wasn't our fault. Okay, it wasn't our fault that image they used made her look pregnant.
It did. It was bad. I mean, I think she's dateable. I mean, I don't see any
right, here-
sexual appeal.
Time for
But-
the hot take. Is she more or less dateable than April?
I mean, I'm gonna say more dateable than
I
April.
think May is more dateable than
Yeah,
April.
because then we can go to the aquariums together and free all the animals.
Yo, free the animals. Let's go.
'Cause
All right.
we-
So next is Axel Lowe.
Ugh.
Now I know he's British, so he's already kind of in oof. But is there anything that saves him?
I mean, his hair is nice, like it's long, it looks clean, but also I can't see what's under that bandana, and we all know.
Yo, what if he's like bald under there and this is all like his side hair?
Oh god. I was more thinking like when you wear a bandana like that, you're usually like trapping sweat against your scalp.
True.
So, like the top of his hair is really greasy.
Ooh.
And I like was like thinking in the shower, I was like, well, how often do you think he bathes? Because that's a big factor.
That is a good question. I don't
I
know.
mean, how often do British people bathe?
Yeah, I guess that's what we would have to use as the marker, huh?
Yeah,
But I don't know.
I don't know either. I guess I'll put him in friend, because
You'd be friends with Axel?
yeah, because I think like he seems like a good friend to all the other characters. So, yeah,
Here?
I think so.
Okay.
Because Kai is a king, which means he's rich. So
Yeah.
he's got to be a little more than the time
than the
British hobo.
grifter, who's actually broke. No money to his name. All right, well, we got the guilty gearist twinkist, Chippus Xanufus.
Almost choked.
Oh, sorry, I did.
See, I don't know what that person thought looking at him. Was like, yeah, this is a twink. No, nothing about this is twink.
Not a twink.
No. I mean, I just think Chip in general is kind of cringe with what his history is.
He's cringe.
Yeah, he's a white boy who really loves Japan, so he became a ninja, and then took over a country in Africa.
As you do when you're white.
Yeah, so I'm a little like, I don't know about you, buddy. Buddy is
How oof is he, though? Is he worse than his secretary?
Yes, because he's the one who instigated taking over the country.
He probably gave these glasses to Answer.
It's even worse.
It's his fault, probably. Alright, then we got Potemkin.
I love Potemkin.
He's a big guy who's just a big softy, you know? He's upset because his hands are so strong he can't use pencils to draw.
I cry thinking about that. But whenever I first saw Potemkin, in my brain I was like, that's a robot. I didn't know it was a man.
Didn't know it was a human person underneath.
I didn't know it was a person for a really long time.
Yeah.
But I loved Potemkin. Do I put him in a Wooga and, chance the fact that he could snap me in half by just touching my shoulder?
He probably would snap you in half, yes.
But would it be worth it? I don't know. Has he ever shown his face?
Yeah, we know what Potemkin's face looks like.
Okay. I'll put him in high dateable.
High dateable, okay.
Yep.
Good honors for Potemkin. You gotta see how it's gonna work before he breaks you.
Yeah.
Alright, next up we got the Cookie Doctor.
Oh, God.
It's Faust.
I just don't like him. He's got the kicks, though.
He do got the shoes, though. But he's now also no longer the only person with shoes. Because Asuka also has these shoes.
Oh, they have the same shoes?
Basically. Honestly, Asuka's are a bit better.
Oh, damn. They went to the same shoesmith.
The shoesmith?
Well, yeah, I don't think a person who makes tennis shoes could be called a cobbler, so...
You know what? Fair enough, fair enough.
So it's a shoesmith now.
Okay.
So no, he's an oof. He kind of freaks me out.
He's a real freak. Okay?
Yeah.
How much of a freak?
Worse than Chip.
Like the freakiest so far.
The one who just, I don't know, man. I feel like if I was in like the same room as him, I'd just be on edge the whole time. And then once he leaves, I'll like feel like a weight.
A wave of relief. You're
and
just
then
like,
be like, oh my god, was I really that scared? And it's like, yeah.
It's like, oh, it turns out he's giving off bad vibes. Yeah. All right, Milia Rage. So she has a hair demon thing.
Yeah, she's possibly bald.
She could be bald without the hair demon. That's possible. The magic hair.
I mean, she has...
Granted, she has the hair right now, so that's not really an issue.
Yeah. I mean, she has a nice figure and a lot of belts. So, she's pretty horny.
Yep.
But, like...
Everybody knows the number of belts you have on a Guilty Gear character is equivalent to how horny you are. So
I think, like, she's a freak, obviously, but I think she's a freak in the wrong ways. Like, she's got the...
Oh, a bad kind of freak.
Like, the off-putting fetishes. Like, she's really into feet.
Like cake farting?
Oh, yeah.
Like, she's got, like, those really weird ones that you're like, why are you unreasonably hot? But these are the things you're after.
Yeah,
like that kind of a person.
Exactly.
All right. How do you? So where does that put her then?
It puts it in OnlyFans, cause OnlyFriends.
Oh yeah, excuse me. OnlyFans would be a little bit different.
Yeah, OnlyFriends.
OnlyFriends.
Yeah, cause
more or less than the Ghost.
More than the Ghost. The Ghost's probably gonna stay at bottom unless I find someone that's real weird. Oh, I'm looking at the other characters.
Don't worry about them yet.
No,
we'll get to them. We'll get to them. So more or less than Axel though.
Less than Axel.
Oh
She's
dang!
like,
so you'd rather be friends with a British person than Cake Fart McGee over here?
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things like he knows all the best restaurants in New York.
Oh, he might. Yeah, that's fair.
And she just knows, you know, how to get away with shady shit. So,
True.
So
Alright,
they
next,
have their purposes, but
fair enough. We've
I
got
mean,
Zato, bondage daddy, I guess, or like the whatever.
I'll put him in Awooga just because, like,
Zato is Awooga.
yeah.
Okay.
So, like,
You heard it here first.
kind of the same thing with Millie. He's got, like, he's a freak.
Oh yeah, he's a
But
freak.
he's got the fetishes that, he's got more of them that I aligned with than don't align with.
Oh
so.
right, yeah, because like remember she has like the really weird, obscure ones, like the latex balloon rubbing or some shit, and then like Zato's he's like the classic fetishes, right? Like bondage, pain, you know, like the classics, right? So it's weird, but not like weird, you know?
But not unsettling.
That's fair.
If you're alone with him in a room, you'd be like, yeah, okay. But if you're alone with Millie in a room, you're like, why is there a cake here?
Yeah, and you're just like, I'm not prepared for what happens next.
Yep.
Fair enough. Okay, well after this is Ramlethal.
Okay, I do think Ramlethal is pretty hot. Man, I gotta start thinking just hot. Don't think, hey, how's their personality?
Her personality is like burgers and dogs.
Yeah, well, I feel like
which is like,
I feel like her personality would be like a really good friend. Like together you go explore the world and like show each other cool shit.
right, because you'd like show her, you know, the ropes and all this cool stuff, right?
But if we're going purely off aesthetic, like she's hot, she's a Wooga material. So I think for Ramlethal, we're gonna do a Wooga material.
Awooga.
Yeah. More than Zato, but no one is more. Well, there's one person more than Soul, but we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll figure that out as we get there. We got a lot to go. Leo Whitefang.
I mean, he's got the shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
He's a king, so he's got the money.
Yep, he's big. He actually really likes books. He like writes in like a diary.
Oh, he's sensitive, dude. Oh my god.
He visits the graves of his fallen comrades.
Oh,
Because he's the general king as well, so he controls the armies.
And he has 3 belts. One for his shirt, one for his pants, and one just to be there.
Yeah, and one that's like tied like a little tie, actually.
Well, actually,
that's
just
like a little
it's,
tie knot.
It's actually hooked to the previous belts.
Oh yeah, it's literally just hanging off the
yeah,
belt.
Why?
It's not actually like an independent belt.
Yeah,
it's just like a strap with a buckle.
He's the one that's like, yeah, I have a 10-inch dick.
Oh yeah, he's flaunting it. He's like telling everyone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put him in Awooga.
You think Leo's Awooga?
Yeah. Okay. I think he's probably bottom of Awooga.
Bottom
right
of
now.
Awooga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next is.
All right. Next we have Nagoriyuki.
Yeah, he's an Awooga too. Like,
Instant Awooga.
Well, he's the one that has like at least one titty out at all points in time.
True.
He's a slut.
He has a coat that he could cover up, but he wears it on his shoulders like a badass, right? All right. So where is he on the Awooga tier?
And he's also a vampire, so that puts
he is
him
also
really
a vampire.
high. He's probably between Ramlethal and Soul. Yeah.
You think he's here?
Yeah.
Nice, big, hot, burly man.
Yep, and vampire. Like, that's
right.
so many pluses there.
Oh, absolutely. And then next is Giovanna.
Gio is very hot.
And she likes dogs.
Yep, that's a plus.
Always a plus.
Always a plus. And it kind of seems like she's into recycling, but I don't know if that symbol on the head is supposed to be.
I always thought it as the like and retweet dog. Where she's just like, hi, I work for the Secret Service, but I'm trying to become an influencer. Here's like my dog's Instagram, and like she like put that on the dog's forehead so people remember to like and subscribe.
She's like, yeah, I have a 401k, but I want to be an influencer. I want to throw it all away.
Oh, although speaking of Giovanna's dog's call to action, like and subscribe this video if if you like what we're doing. Hey, we're gonna be doing more of these over time. So just, hey, stick around, hit that subscribe button. And sorry, now that my shilling is done, how hot is Giovanna?
She's very hot. She's probably in a Wooga tier. Wooga tier. She's definitely someone that like you have to take shopping because she has like.
Oh yeah, she's got expensive tastes.
She's
right?
She's a very clean style. It's nice.
Oh, you need to buy like a diamond-studded collar for her dog.
Oh yeah, I think she's more or less than Ramlethal. I mean, she has more titty than Ramlethal, so more.
You think Gio having more tits edges her out over Ram?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh god, the next one.
Next we have the Dancer Boy.
No, he's the one that has both tits out.
He does have both tits out, the slut.
I just don't like Anji.
Just not a fan, huh? Is it the little
No.
circle glasses?
Yes.
That don't attach to anything, that are just sitting on his nose?
That's a big reason.
I knew it. I was like, I bet you I know why she doesn't really like Anji.
Well, it's funny because when we met, you had small round
I
glasses.
actually did, yeah. Granted, they didn't just sit on my nose and float there.
That's true.
And, like, have no distance in between them. Like, they actually sat in front of my eyes.
Well, and like another thing that bothers me about his design is like his sleeves are connected to each other.
Yeah, well, it's like a big ribbon, right? Because he's kind of
Yeah.
like a dancer, and, like, it could be like a ribbon twirl.
Yeah, I mean, he is a very much the bottom in his relationship.
Oh, 100%, right?
Which, it, like, has some appeal, but... I don't
Like
know.
soft dancer boy, femme bottom.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good bottom, but it's not my preferred bottom, so...
I got you, okay.
Do I want to
So,
be friends with
What does
him,
that do with
though?
it? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's the question, huh?
I don't think I want to be friends
Don't
with
wanna be
him,
friends with
no.
Anji?
So I think oof.
So he's oof.
Yeah, I think we'll put him at the top.
Top of oof. Better than Bedman, though. Bedman will show you all of the all-time highs on his Reddit posts. So I guess
He'll
it's a good
show
thing.
you the dark web and then be like,
Be like, yo,
"Alright."
did you see that? This clip? This person literally died in it. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then I'm just like, oh no.
You're just like,
he's
oh my God.
insane.
Oh my god.
Eno
Eno, the crazy
is
bitch witch.
Awooga immediately.
Instant
Yeah.
Awooga. Where are your
She's
Oogas
next
wooing?
To Soul. Next, like they're
Before or after Soul?
After Soul. They're like kind of a pair.
So it's like number one and like they're like kind of really
Yeah.
close on
If
hotness.
they could put aside their differences to have a threesome, you know you'd never come back the same.
Oh yeah, you'd be a changed person. If you were in the threesome with Eno, Soul, and yourself, like you're not coming out of that
No.
anywhere close to okay.
No. There's gonna be a lot of therapy, maybe a hospital visit. We'll have to see.
for sure. All right, then it's Gold Lewis
All right.
Dickinson,
He's definitely in the Awooga tier.
big beefy
Yeah.
American man.
He's definitely like the soft lover. Like I just had this image.
He's
in
like
my
the big
head.
bear, right?
Yeah, where like after he's done blowing out your back, he like has a little cabin that you're in, and he goes out onto the porch in like his underwear.
Like
and,
like a
has-
lumberjack kind of
yeah,
man.
And he
yeah.
has like a coffee and he watches the sunrise and he's just like, wow, today is gonna be a good day. And
Oh,
I don't know.
that is a very beautiful image and sounds kind of right for him, you know?
Yeah. So I'd probably put him. I mean, he's really high, but how much do I value a nice lover versus one that will destroy me?
Well, in your scenario, he did destroy you and then just be really nice and
That's
soft
true.
afterwards,
That's true.
right?
Okay, we'll
Because he
put
just
him,
got done blowing your
yeah,
back out,
we'll
you
put him
said.
there at the
Here
the
between
no-
Nago and Gio?
Yeah, Nago's still vampire, so that's
The vampire
high in my
edges it
life.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next one.
All right, so next up is Jacko Valentine.
She is an Awooga.
So this is the third aria that we are now rating.
She's a Awooga.
She is an Awooga. Okay.
Put her next to her husband. Yeah, right there.
Damn, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, so she is in between these two.
Yes.
Now that is a threesome.
Yeah.
that
So if
would be-
they had a threesome, oh my god.
That'd be absolutely wild.
I'd pay a lot of money.
But to be fair, this is the more likely of the threesomes, right? Because they're husband and wife.
And then Gio just shows up at their house.
Yeah, and then Eno's like, yo, what up, bitches? I heard y'all are having sex and innuendos without me.
Because you definitely know that Jacko is also like a soft lover.
Oh,
But
absolutely. She's very loving and like
But
motherly.
she's also like a power bottom too, so.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yep.
For sure. All right, here's the actual Guilty Gear twink.
Yep.
Ever
Love
since
of
they
my
added him,
life.
ever since they added him, he's the actual twink representative of Guilty Gear. But even then, he's still shredded.
Look at him.
He is a twink that
He
has
also just
some muscles.
has his tits out.
Yep.
And he only has like buckles. On
And he
his
stole
lower
that jacket?
half. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he is a Awooga, and he's the one that
He's
edges
a
out
bad boy.
Soul.
He's the only one that you think is hotter than Soul so far.
It's the demon.
It is the demon. He's got like horns, demon skin, he's got weird eyes. He's got the cool X glasses, which I think are incredibly iconic. Biken. Is this She might sneeze, ladies and gentlemen. She's allergic to titty. And
Allergic to pollen.
And since Bikins are just out and about, it's about to get her.
Oh, I think it passed, which just fed to my headache. Oh, great.
All right, well, we're here with Bikin.
All right, Bikin's an awooga. She is a Dami mommy. And that's
mommy.
Yeah, that's only because her husband's the femboy bottom. So
right, but he's oof, so we don't like him.
Yeah,
How hot is Bikin?
I think I'll put Bikin between Geo and Gold Lewis. Yeah.
So like right there.
Yeah. Because like you have to have the soft lover, and then you have to have someone else who will call you a slut and maybe slap you.
Yeah, well, because Bikin, the whole thing, like, a lot of people would misconcept that, like, she's like a tsundere. She's actually just a bitch. Yeah. You know, it's like, oh, it's a bitch, and then there's like a soft center. Bikin doesn't really have the soft center. She's just a bitch.
Yep.
But not in the fun way like Ino. She's just like the mean bitch.
Mm-hmm. And then Anji's just like, she held my hand once, so I'm never leaving her side.
Yep, and then it was over. The only thing that she's got a soft spot for is children, it seems. But then we have Testament.
Another awooga. Man,
An
how many
absolutely delightful awooga, huh?
Has it been just awoogas like the last 15?
I think most of the like Guilty Gear Strive roster has just been nothing but awoogas. Right? Like,
yeah. Because gosh, where is
so
Testament?
where are they? Where do they stand?
I think they're pretty even with Zato. 'Cause I feel like their energy is the same as Zato's.
Okay. Well, above or below Zato?
I'll put above.
Above
just 'cause
Zato.
Testament is much prettier.
Testament is much prettier than Zato.
Yep.
Okay. Bridget, there is a town inside her. But not in like
and they're
a
jerks.
Yeah.
This is the song I cried on.
Yes, this is the song you cried to during the music reaction.
I just don't want her to be sad. Bridget's definitely dateable.
Yo, I didn't notice these boots. Hold on.
They're cute as heck.
Oh, them some cute boots.
The whole outfit's adorable. Like,
yeah.
The handcuff's a little off-putting, but
yeah, the giant handcuff belt. But that's a Bridget Legacy thing.
That's something she's always had. But like that jacket looks comfy as fuck.
Yeah, and it's got like the hood is like pseudo nun looking.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
and
nice.
She still has like a decent amount of buckles, but it's not overpowering.
Yeah. So you said you wanted to be friends with her?
No, date her.
Oh, date her. Okay. Where is she?
She's probably at the top.
Top of date above Potemkin.
Yeah. Because they have very similar energies, very tragic past, but like
tragic past, but are nice big softies now.
And have come out of it like a better person, so it.
Yeah, that's
it
a good
makes me
goal.
Happy.
Yeah. All right, next up is Sin Kisuke.
The biggest himbo.
The himbo.
Oh, I love himbo so much.
The absolute big, dumb, stupid. He can't even buy a shirt that fits. Because I don't think this was a calculated shirt. I think he's just, like, dumb, right? So he just bought a too small of a shirt and was like, I can make this work.
Well, he does think babies come from eyeballs, so...
How is he to know? Also, he's missing an eyeball. So,
yeah, so, it's like...
so Sin, do you have a child somewhere?
It's like, no. Then why do you think babies come from eyeballs? Yeah, I think he's definitely in the awooga tier, but probably at the bottom, just because you'd have to explain sex to him.
There
like
would be
14
too much
times.
explanation required to truly get with him, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so then next up is the bed. It's Bedman, question mark? So he's likely done showing you his Reddit stuff. He's now mostly physical, right? So how attractive is this physical bed?
Not attractive at all.
Zero attractive, so that's easy oof.
Yeah.
Above or below his human version?
Below his human version.
Okay, where else are we sitting? Is it worse than Faust?
Oh, that's a good question. He's got a protective instinct. Maybe above Faust.
Slightly above Faust.
Yeah.
You can respect the protectiveness that he feels. Okay. All right, and then we have Asuka, the wizard.
Would this sneeze come out or stop edging? Like, come on.
No, the sneeze is still here. I feel a presence. Is the sneeze among us?
Oh my god, shut up. That didn't help either, but
No,
now
it
I
didn't
just
work.
see a circle.
Alright, well, unfortunate. But here's Asuka the Wizard. He also has nice shoes.
6 staff.
Really
you
cool
know,
staff.
He was meant to look like this the whole time, but they really had to play him down for the actual game.
No, yeah, like the story mode, he looked a bit different. He didn't have any of the staff, the pages,
I don't
this
even think
big
he had
flowing
gloves.
cape.
Wait, did he have gloves? No. I don't think he had gloves.
I don't think he had these gloves. I think he had like fingerless gloves or something. But I think he had something.
Yeah. He didn't have these sick J's on,
Yeah.
like...
And I learned something really interesting though, apparently, because so he was just added, and his arcade mode has some stuff.
Yeah.
Technically, so you know how this one has like the white
Yeah.
wings instead of the red?
Well, they're like
So-
pinkish.
Yeah, so you can change the name. It's either R hashtag or R Kreutz.
Quince?
Kreutz is his last name.
Ah.
So it's
okay.
Oscar Kreutz or Oscar like R hashtag. So what it is he actually is having like needs therapy basically, right?
Yeah.
And he is having trouble with all of this stuff. So he made copies of himself and goes to group therapy.
Is it because he's on the moon and he has no one else?
I don't know if this was before or after the moon.
I don't think talking to yourself is gonna be good therapy.
I imagine who like himself that he talked to just said, "Go get a real therapist." That's all I can assume, right? But so if that helps you give you an idea of what kind of troubled nerd boy this is,
Oh no, not a troubled nerd boy.
he's dealing with the sins of his past.
Oh god. So we were talking about this, I think, whenever we first saw his whole outfit. Like,
Yeah.
it's interesting because it's like either he has no interest in sex at all, or he's like a massive freak.
Right, he's got
'Cause-
like terabytes of porn saved on his like magic hard drive,
Because
right?
if you just look at the outfit without the jacket, like ignore the outfit, he has no buckles. Like,
Yeah.
I think maybe,
He's got like one
that-
buckle on his shoes.
yeah. So like, there's completely void of it.
Right, but when
then-
they added him, his coat has like 20.
Yeah.
All like lined up in a row.
Yeah, so I think, like, usually he's not interested in anything, but, like, once he's interested, the coat comes on and he's a massive freak.
And
like,
everything is on the table.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Alright, where does that put him on my...
Where does that put him on your list?
He's just a nerd boy.
Troubled nerd boy who's either into nothing or everything.
I think I'll put him in Friends.
Think you'd be friends with Oscar?
Yeah.
Maybe
he's like
have
a-
fun with his radio show.
Yeah, he's a powerful wizard, so you at least have to have a positive connection to him.
Oh yeah, for
Because
sure.
if you need help, I feel like he'd have your back.
He
I
would
mean-
have your back, right?
I mean, he's been a wingman for what, 200 years?
Yeah, something like that. Because his entire game plan was to resurrect Arya for Soul, which is honestly a real bro move. So you know, planning that out and doing that for 200 years, that's real bro energy, right?
So he's probably top of Friends.
So
'cause-
top of friends due to
yeah.
his devotion to his friends.
Yep, and the power he has. I mean, Kai has money, but
But I mean,
has
Asuka can
raw
make
power.
money,
Yeah,
baby.
basically.
All right, fair enough.
Alright.
So now this is Daryl.
God, I hate that day.
He's the third king of Illyria. There's Kai, Leo, and Daryl.
You know, what is Daryl in charge of? Is he just...
He's kind of like in charge of like the money, the logistics. He's kind of like the paperwork guy. So he kind of is like the business side of running a country.
What's Kai in charge of?
He's being the leader. Like he's like the head king, if that makes sense. So he's like the face of leadership.
Okay.
And he's been trying to get fired, so to be honest, he doesn't really do much. Because they technically blackmailed him into taking the position.
How do they
Not them, but like the original guys.
Okay.
They wanted Kai to lead so that people would actually like join the government and stuff. And then so they blackmailed him there by being like, we know that you're literally dating and married to a gear. And we will make this public if you don't like accept our offer to become king. But he's been
Wow.
trying to get fired, so he actually doesn't do anything.
Okay, alright, so we've got The bureaucrat, basically.
Yeah, pretty much the aristocrat, bureaucrat, smart guy who does the behind the scenes actual work.
He's got like a pin collection.
Yeah, so he does the actual work of a king, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, you could argue that kings don't.
Or, well,
work,
I guess
period,
of like a like president, king, leader. He does the busy work of it.
Okay. His name really brings him down. Daryl.
So Daryl, at worst, is like, or at best, is one lower than he should have been because his name is Daryl. Mm-hmm. I mean, true. Have you met a sexy Daryl? I don't think they exist.
I'm not sure I've met a Daryl in real life.
Well, there you have it. They're not even real. So, but luckily neither's Daryl. So.
All right. I think I'll put him in Oof. Cause.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah.
Where? How oofable is he? Is he better than the Reddit thread?
Yes.
He's better than Mr. Reddit.
Yeah, because he at least knows how to get a driver's license.
Okay.
I feel like that man doesn't have a driver's license.
Fair enough. All right. Well, he's below Anji though.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Because with Anji, I at least have the hope of watching Baiken destroy him.
Oh yeah, like you get to the really hot person gets what they want out of him. Fair enough. Yeah. So, Delilah.
She's a friend.
Good answer. This one was a test. You have passed. She is a child.
I wish she would put like the whole her whole profile because her shoes are sick. Like she's got really.
I can go back to the
the Bedman one shows
wherever
shoes
I
at the top.
Put it.
Oh yeah, there's. Yeah, like look at her shoes. They're so cute. Like I want those shoes. They're so nice.
Like those are actually really, really cute.
I mean, whoever in Guilty Gear was like, I'm gonna do all the shoes.
Oh, she has the screws too.
Yeah, because she was nailed to a bed too, right?
Well, I don't know if she was nailed to a bed. I guess she was nailed down. I don't know. I don't know too much about her like backstory lore. I just know her like semi lore. Okay. And yeah, she's got great shoes. Yep. But good, you passed the test. She is a child and is not allowed to be ranked.
Thanks for that.
All right, next up, Dizzy.
Dizzy. She doesn't wear pants. Right, she has a
Correct,
tail.
she does not wear pants. To be fair, she didn't used to wear a shirt either.
Ooh, you hit that S real hard.
It's my tooth gap. It makes me whistle sometimes.
I think she's a Wooga. She doesn't wear pants. She has a tail.
She
Very
does have
cute.
a tail.
She's the same with her son. You have to explain it a lot the first time, and then like the next time you go and you're like, hey, let's have sex. She's like, I don't know. It was kind of messy.
She's like, I don't know. I didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so below Sin?
No, I put it above just because
above Sin
to have his mom below.
That would be weird. Okay, so
no.
next up, don't worry about that. We have the demon part of Dizzy. The demon guy in Dizzy's arm.
So why is she like 3 people?
You're asking the wrong guy. Why? What do you mean? What do you not think this demon guy is hot? The Grim Reaper guy?
I mean,
he's kind of a dick. I'll tell you that.
I'm gonna say no, but I don't know if I want to be friends with him either.
So oof then.
Yeah.
How oof is he?
Probably put him next to Faust. Right there. Yeah.
Yeah, you feel uncomfortable around him.
Yes.
Alright, next up, the good side of Dizzy's angel. It's Undyne is her name.
What was the demon's name?
I don't know. So this is... dude, why would I need to know this guy's name? Look at where he is on the tier list. He's at the very bottom. Who needs to know his name? Alright, this is Undyne, though. How do you feel about Undyne?
I don't know much about her. What she do besides live in Dizzy's back?
She has ice powers.
Okay.
So how how does that affect your ranking?
She can make it cold.
Yeah.
I mean, she's an AC unit, basically.
She is a walking AC. Well, she's an AC unit. She does not walk.
She lives in the back of another person.
Correct. So it'd be really awkward to go on dates with her.
Yeah, because
not only is Dizzy coming, he's also coming.
Oh no, I think friend, because you can at least don't know. Does this change where Dizzy is?
Because you can't go with Dizzy without bringing both of these.
No, I don't think it does. I don't.
Dizzy's worth it.
She's got a tail.
Yeah. Tails do a lot of heavy lifting. So she's a friend.
Yeah, I think friend. Probably above the child, because nothing can go below the child. So yeah, there we go.
Okay, less than the ghost though.
I've seen the cinematic for Strive. I haven't seen hello.
So this is Dr. Paradigm. He's a gear.
Is he a dragon?
Yes.
Okay, that makes
he's
little more
he's
sense.
got bird feet though. He's a dragon
and
guy.
He kinda has a feathery.
Yeah, he's
tail.
also like a nerd. He's kind of like Oscar. He's just like a big nerd. See, like the book.
Yeah.
The book has a belt though, so it's like a horny book.
Yeah, but he doesn't look
and then
like
he's got
he
like
any belts,
a wallet on top of his head that looks like a graduation cap. I guess. I don't know.
I think it's in Britain that sometimes the professors will just wear that cap all the time.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I guess
and I do believe he is larger than human size. I don't think this is a normal sized person.
Okay.
But I think he is like larger than like a person would be. If I'm recalling correctly.
Ow. I keep hitting my knee. Does he carry this podium thing with him all the time?
I don't know.
Nerd.
He probably carries the book with him at all times, though.
I mean, I feel like knowing the exact size would do a lot for me, but he's a nerd.
Probably has a cloaca.
Oh no.
Because he's got like bird feet.
Well, you could argue that dragons just have cloacas.
Yeah, to be fair, he is also a dragon, which probably do have cloacas. That's true.
So he has both. I think maybe dateable, just because he could help you pass your
Give him a
math
try.
test.
Oh yeah, he could help you pass.
I'm gonna keep him in the bottom, just because I don't know a lot about him, so I can't say too much.
All right, fair enough. And then you know this next. You know this guy. It's Eddie. What up? It's Eddie.
The homie.
The homie.
Yeah.
Is that you think where he's gonna end up?
Yeah, probably.
No sexual desires for Eddie.
I mean, whenever he takes over Zato in that one form, maybe.
His like humanoid looking form.
Yeah, but other than that, he can't talk, can he?
I'm pretty sure he can talk.
Oh, he can talk?
I think.
I think so.
Maybe. I don't actually remember.
Okay, well, he's more than Milia, so... Yep, right there.
Alright, so Zato's friend is more than Milia.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. So now Elfelt Valentine.
Alright, I think Elfelt's probably in the Awooga tier.
She's an Awooga.
Yep.
Okay. How Awooga is she? Guns N' Roses.
She's got the, like, it's too big, but I do love a spiked choker on anybody. It's hot. She got 1, 2, 3 buckles? 4, maybe?
Yeah, it depends on how you count these, like, little tiny guys.
And on her boots, too.
Yeah, and then she's got a couple on her boots.
And she wants to get married. Like,
yeah, her entire shtick
goal.
is that she's in love with marriage, the concept.
I think I'll probably just put her next to her sister. But before or
next
after?
to her sister. So next to Ramethal.
Yeah. She got more boob than Ramethal, so above
That was
Ramethal.
enough for Geo to go above. Is Geo still above Elfelt too?
I think so, yeah.
Hell yeah, okay. Erica. This is Gold Lewis's secretary.
The one that I ship him with.
Yeah, so this is the girl that probably gets broken in half. She gets that cabin experience that you were talking about, right?
Oh yeah, that's
so
her.
She probably actually gets that.
That's her every morning kind of thing.
Yeah, you know. She wakes up to him, you know, in the buff drinking coffee, looking out the window, right?
Okay,
She got that, you know, secretary or librarian thing going for her.
Which I don't...
She's kind of like a business kind of person. She's like, not like strict, but like, you know, stay focused, work.
No, I mean, she might nag me during sex.
She'd be like, you could be doing better.
Exactly. I think probably dateable, because she's probably really good at like organizing a nice date and all that.
Yeah.
And then
So she'd be good at it.
yeah. Probably more than our base Aria. Yeah.
Less than April.
April was a pirate, the number 4.
She is the number 4, yes.
Now put her above April. Yeah.
Between May and April?
Yeah.
Yeah, separate them. They're up to shenanigans, okay? We can't have them next to each other anymore. So this is Gabriel.
He looks like Mosquito.
So he is the leader of Zep. So he's kind of like the guy in charge of Zep, which is where Potemkin is from.
Oh, so it's a different, but it's not the country that enslaved Potemkin, right?
No, this is post-revolution. Gabriel is in charge. So after everything's been, resolved and the revolution went through, Gabriel is now the leader of Zep. And Zep is the country that doesn't use magic, they use old technology. aka, computers, machinery, all of that. They're the only country that uses what's called black tech.
Okay, well, the fact that he looks so much like Mosquito from Soul Eater takes points off.
Okay.
But he's rich, he could fix your computer.
He's also actually really strong. He actually held off Bedman single-handedly for a while, which is actually a big deal, because Bedman's like a reality warping magic shit. And he was like, no, my guests could never have to go do this. I'll handle it myself. And then, left, Sol and Kai and Potemkin all together in a room and was like, I will take care of the intruder. And then he went and took care of it. He actually cracked the bed while fighting it. He just, hit it so hard that it started to crack.
He cracked the bed, so you're telling me he's a bed breaker?
He is a bed breaker, canonically.
Okay, well, I think that might put him in dateable tier. That side profile, oh goodness.
Yeah, so that, from the front, I made sure to get a different one for the front, so that you could actually see the nose.
Yeah, that's why he looks like Mosquito.
Yeah.
Maybe next to the secretary lady, whose name I already forgot.
Erica?
Yeah.
Or Erna, one of the two?
Above her, because he runs the whole country.
He does indeed, and she, to be fair, she probably does a lot of that work too, but it's not actually her job.
Nope.
So this is...
Oh, a furry.
This is Izuna.
I didn't know there was furries in this world.
Sure are. He's part gear, which is the explanation of I'm inhuman in everything related to Guilty Gear. So he's like a fox man. He's your classic, anime fox guy.
Yeah, but those are usually hot.
Oh, is he not? You're telling me he's ugly.
His
he's
facial
gross.
hair is, setting me off. I don't know. It's...
He does have that, shit-eating goatee.
Yeah.
Without the mustache portion, which is how you know it's no good.
Yeah. It's kind of sword. And he doesn't really have buckles if you actually look at him.
Yeah, they're not really buckles. They're kind of just like sword caps.
I mean, he might have them on the...
Oh, he's got 3 buckles on his sword.
Yeah. Okay, is he, mischievous? Does he fall into the fox?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Okay.
I haven't seen too much of him.
Okay, maybe in dateable, just to see
Give him a
what
try.
it's like, yeah.
Alright.
We'll put him right there, next to the...
Not next to Dr. Paradigm?
Yeah, because he can at least help me in my math test.
Fair enough. Sure he can. So this is Jam Caradberry.
Okay. She's the one who can't seem to find a good place to build something.
Yeah, she's a chef. She is trying to open a restaurant. And she's having no luck. Or, well, technically she's having great luck, but she can't keep one open. Because it keeps getting destroyed by all of the shenanigans that are happening in the world.
So when, in the second part of the cinematic, when the bed just fell to the earth, it fell on her restaurant.
Pretty much, yeah. That's basically what happened.
That's hilarious. I mean, she's got the vacuum sealed.
She does have the vacuum titties, yeah.
Her thighs seem large.
She does do kicks.
Um,
She's got a giant hair loopy.
yeah. I could put her in dateable.
Give her a try.
Yeah, she seems like she'll give me delicious food.
Oh yeah, she would definitely, like, the date would be like, oh, I cooked for you, come on over and try it.
Let's say below May.
Below May?
Yeah, because
Alright.
you feed me, it's pretty high on the list.
Hey, you know what? Food does a lot of work, you know?
Yep.
So this is Johnny. We all know Johnny.
The one everyone, including May, is horny for.
Yes, May is very horny for this man.
I mean, look at the size of that buckle.
I mean, that ain't the only thing that's that size, if you know what I'm saying, right? Gotta be. Like, look at this size of this bad boy right here.
Yeah. Alright, well, okay, he's definitely an Awooga then. He's also a titties out kind of guy.
He is a titties out kind of guy.
Would you say, like, he's on the Twinkie side, or...
He is on the Twinkie side of Guilty Gear characters, but we have not seen his Guilty Gear Strive update, where he would be much larger.
That's true. Okay.
Because even Soul was not nearly as large as he currently is in Xrd. He was large, but he got even larger for Strive. So Johnny would theoretically also become larger than this.
Okay. Maybe above Dizzy.
Above Dizzy,
Yeah.
below Leia?
Yeah.
Alright.
Because Leia will still read me his poetry.
He would still read you the poetry. That is true. Alright, here is... So,
What is...
this is Judgment. He's from a spin-off game called Guilty Gear Judgment.
Okay.
He's one of the bosses. So what do you think?
He just had eyeball in the middle. Is that an eyeball or is it something else in the
I'm
middle?
pretty sure it's an eyeball.
Okay,
This is all the information I have for you.
Okay. Oh, no.
And this is also a fan art.
Okay,
So there's not very much images of him anywhere.
So he's a villain. You don't know what type of villain. Don't like his hair.
It's very Yu-Gi-Oh hair.
Yeah, I don't like the eyeball in his chest. I'll put him in oof.
How oofable.
Like down at the bottom half. Still more. So yeah, that's probably a good spot.
Okie dokie. So now we're getting into some more Arya.
Woo!
Oh, so Justice.
Justice.
This is Small Justice.
How big is Small Justice?
Like 10 feet? 12 feet?
Is that a penis or just a spike?
I don't know.
Fuck.
It's a mech.
A lot of people want to fuck mechs, babe.
Well, yeah, but like it's a mech, so I could just be a cod piece. I don't know.
Okay. Got some luxurious hair there.
Yep.
So there's an organic factor to it.
But yeah, because it does have Arya's DNA.
I think this Justice will be a friend.
A friend Justice, okay.
She's the one that everyone wants to, like, take the body and use it for evil, right?
Yeah, Justice is the one that's like the key to controlling all the gears type of the thing.
You said Justice.
Yeah, I meant Justice.
You said this one was Testament.
No, this is Justice.
Oh, okay.
Where do you want Justice?
Friend.
Okay.
Above the child. There.
That's it?
We're good.
Okay,
Yep.
alright. So now, this is Justice. This is Big Justice.
Big Justice has titties.
So this is an actual mecha-sized Justice.
But it has titties.
It does have titties. So this is the one that is technically like the true key. They try to fuse Elfelt with this Justice. So like Elfelt is like sticking out of the head for a while because like she got like half fused. And they have to like try and pull her out.
Okay.
Story stuff, you know how it is.
Yeah. I mean, it has titties.
And it's pretty much just like pure white, kind of like the sleek, just clean white mech.
It has titties and a tail. Sure, it's hot. I'll put it in a Wooga.
All right. Well, the mech is hot.
Yep.
You'd fuck the gigantic mech.
If possible, yeah. Bottom. just keep it there.
Just keep it right there. All right.
Yeah. All right.
Makes it easy. So this is Cliff.
Oh God.
Cliff Anderson.
Is he the one that raised Testament?
Yes. This is Testament's father.
Ah.
Or well.
Is he evil?
Not biologically.
Oh, okay.
But like adopted Testament and raised them.
Okay. Is he evil?
No.
Okay.
He was actually also Kai's mentor. Like he taught Kai like swordplay and I think and stuff like that. But like so he was kind of like the guy in charge before Kai was during the Holy War.
Is he the one that blackmailed Kai?
No. Again, this was like during the war, so he was like the general in charge.
Okay, I'm not interested in any.
He got killed by Justice. If that
rip.
helps.
Put him in Oof for like top of Oof.
Top of Oof.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's an old man. Not really my bag.
Speaking of old man,
Oh, no.
this is
What the?
This is Kum Hae-hyun.
Is he a mech?
Yes. So this is an old man mech that is piloted by Anime Girl. We'll get to her in a second. So this is Kum.
Sorry, I'm absorbing this, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, drink it all in.
Oh God. I mean, he's buff. But his grippers are out.
He does have his grippers out. Yep.
Is his hair and mustache metal, or are they?
Yes. See, it's got like the like metallic sheen and stuff. His hair is not. His beard and like stuff probably is.
So like, I couldn't really get in there to get a smooch. It would be like trying to kiss.
Yeah, you'd have to do some like
cat.
you'd have to do some like acrobatics.
I feel like he's not worth it. Then.
He's not worth it.
No.
Okay.
So they're not humanoids. Probably next to the bed. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And who's
So-
inside?
So that's Kum Hae-hyun.
Uh-huh.
This is the only. I didn't want to boot up Xrd, so this is the only picture I found. She has her eyes closed and she's like puffing out like a sigh of relief.
Okay.
She's got like Bell earphones
I mean, that's a cool aesthetic.
and she pilots.
Oh, so I thought those were swords. So those are like the joysticks.
No, those are like joysticks for piloting the mech.
Okay. She's a little kooky.
She does create and pilot a old man mech.
How tall is she? Like, is she just a tiny person in his?
She's probably like.
Or do
maybe,
like her legs extend down into his legs?
I don't know. But I know that Kum is quite large. I think he's like 7 foot.
Okay, so she could be like.
So she could be like just a short person.
Yeah.
And she could
okay.
fit pretty comfortably.
Well, the picture you have doesn't really put much to the imagination, but I think I'll put her in friend, because she seems like a mechanic, so
Yeah,
she
she's
can
like a
fix my
mechanic.
car.
Yeah.
You know better than Brakes Plus is currently
She'll turn your
doing.
car into an old man mech.
Oh God. Let's put her above the ghost. Yeah.
Above Ghost RA.
Yeah.
You'd be friends with
Alright.
her.
Yes.
I don't know if you're ready for this one.
I'm probably not.
This is Leopoldin. Feel free to soak this in.
Okay, so I'm getting a dog, a lizard, a man with a drum, or it could be a robot.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of teeth. What the fuck? A claw? Is this the only picture of him?
This is the only picture of Leopoldin.
Okay, so that's clearly a mouth. It's open.
Uh-huh.
Is that the head, or what's inside the head? I'm so confused.
Yeah, drink it in. It's Leopoldin, baby. Sorry, nobody else knows what the fuck he is either, so...
Is he a
But you have to
gear?
decipher what he is, because you have to decide if he's hot or not.
Considering I'm this confused, I'm just gonna go with not.
Too much work to figure out.
No, like...
He's just not worth it.
A dog?
Yeah, here's the question. Is this Leopoldin? Is this Leopoldin? Or is this Leopoldin?
Oh, no. That makes it worse.
What do you think?
I mean, if it's the...
Is this an image of Leopoldin just eating some random guys? Or is it Leopoldin is a dog with a man on his back who's being eaten? Or is Leopoldin the guy with the drum who's riding a dog who is being eaten? Or, like, you know, which one's Leopoldin, do you think?
Or is the guy with the drum
piloting the dog and the thing from inside of it?
Yeah. I don't know, and the more I think about it, the more uncomfortable I'm getting.
Uh-huh.
So, excuse me. I think I want to put him in oof.
Okay, so he's
And,
oof. Where in oof does he land?
Probably the bottom, because my brain hurts.
Yeah, I just picked the guy with the drum and assumed he was piloting everything. That was my assumption. That could be wrong. I genuinely... There is, like, zero information on Leopoldin. We have this art and nothing else.
Like, there's no wiki entry, or...
There's, like, no info on it. He was, like... He, like, appeared as, like... You know that one game I was talking about? There's, like, that boss guy?
Mm-hmm.
There's, like, nothing in it. Like, he's also apparently in that game as, like a boss or an enemy. And that's the extent of it.
Okay.
And then there's this art with the name Leopoldin.
Alright. Oh, hello.
Okay, so this is Raven.
Okay. Snake... person...
He is very stretchy
Okay,
and woogly, wobbly.
Are those needles on his that he's taped to his fingers?
I think so.
Does he possibly live in Chip's country?
No, he actually works for Asuka. He's
okay.
So he's kind of an Asuka simp.
Ah, so he's someone who's like, oh, you destroyed the world, let me lick your boots?
Kinda, yeah.
And Asuka's like, well, technically that wasn't me.
Yeah. And I will point out, this is a knife that's poking out of his forehead like a unicorn. I just want you to know that.
Well, that takes points away. Cause
yeah,
how
so
are
he's
you
got like a
supposed
horn.
to smooch without, you know, him almost impaling you in your own head.
Unsmoochable.
It sucks because smooching's a big part of how I like to show affection.
You like him smoochable.
Yes. I don't understand the buckle situation either. What's happening there?
Your guess is as good as mine.
This guy, there's too many things.
And he's very stretchy. He's got like the like rubbery body kind of stuff. Like you mentioned, kind of like snake-like.
Okay. I mean, he seems loyal.
Yeah.
It's like the only thing he seems.
All right. So where does that leave him?
Yeah, probably an oof.
How oof?
I think less than Bedman. This Bedman.
Oh, Bedman.
Yeah.
Not bed.
The man, not the bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's a little bit better than these.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough. So now we can go back to Paracelsius is the name of the key. So he's technically an axe, because that's like a sharp side. But he's a key.
Is this like
And
an
he's alive.
apron falling forward?
Yeah, that's a part of her costume.
Okay.
What's
He's
the
alive.
deal with him? He is alive. He's kind of like, again, he's like Roger. He's like a living entity.
Does he talk?
Yes.
I know his. Oh god, is he annoying?
I
Or-
don't think so.
Okay. He looks annoying.
Well, he does kind of have like that like bangs swoop.
Yeah. So she clearly uses the key as a weapon.
Yes.
Still don't understand why she's all bloody. Is that just the
Well,
thing for her?
that's she like cuts herself.
Oh. I'm glad I put you in a loop.
Yeah, I was like, don't worry, you already oofed her.
Yeah.
But like one of her attacks, she literally like runs her wrist across the axe blade and like throws the blood at you.
So her blood's a weapon.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're talking about the key though. Ignore Abba.
I know. I'm trying not to fixate on her, but I just don't want to look at the key.
Well, then you better rank it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put him in oof because he looks.
Where do you want him in oof?
He looks annoying. Probably above the thing I couldn't identify.
Above Leopoldin.
Yeah.
What about the Grim Reaper thing?
I feel like they both have the same energy of annoyance. So
just both really annoying dickheads.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Well, let's get rid of her. Get her off of your screen.
Yeah.
And then now we can move on to Well, we'll do RoboKai 1 first.
There's 2?
Yes.
Oh, no.
So this is RoboKai.
From what I've seen of RoboKai, he seems more fun than Human Kai.
He actually does seem a lot more fun than Human Kai.
So I feel like he would probably be indateable just because he
Give him a shot.
Yeah, just
let him shoot his shot, you know?
Yeah, just because he seems like he's really fun.
Fair enough. How dateable do you think he is compared to all these? Because he is a fun guy.
I think he's more than April.
More than April?
Yeah, but I think that's good.
So you'd be willing to give him a shot?
Yeah, because she'd be able to organize the date to be really fun.
Yeah.
She's the number 4.
She is indeed.
And he's a robot, so he goes between them.
Fair enough. And then this is RoboKai Mark II.
Okay, he looks edgy.
He's kind of based more on Soul than Kai. So it's like they took RoboKai as a base and geared it more towards Soul.
Huh.
But I don't know anything about him.
Well, if he's more
I didn't even know that there was another RoboKai before this.
Well, if he is supposed to be more like Soul, that tells me he's more edgy.
Almost, and I mean, look at the way he's holding that. He's got the oh, you wouldn't understand me.
Yeah.
Type of thing, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I think he being dateable as well.
Also dateable.
Probably below Mark 1 RoboKai, just because one's fun and will take you to cool places. The other one will like cuddle with you in bed, and when he thinks you're asleep, he'll start crying.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
He'll watch Netflix with you, but not really for Netflix and chill, but like to watch Netflix and
not be alone.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. What I did in
So then
college.
This is a fan art of Robomei, because the only Robomei we've ever seen is like a little infographic Robomei, but we know she exists.
Well, the fan art makes her look really adorable, like more adorable than Human May.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, obviously, so it's like they're just like robotic versions of Kai, so it's just a robotic version of May, right?
I'm just trying to think of
and it's Cotton Valent if you're looking to find the artist, by the way.
Okay.
For those watching that want to see the artist. So Robomei. Would you give her a chance?
I think so. I mean, I've given the other robots a chance.
I like the screw hat.
I like her knees. I don't know. They look interesting.
Yeah, this is the only official image we have of Robomei.
Chubby cheek.
Is a little chibi Robomei.
Well, I think we'll try to keep it together with the other two.
I think all the robots are kind of similar.
Yeah, but I mean, if she has May's personality, it means she's also more fun. So probably just above Mark II. And then, probably between them.
Somewhere here.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, imagine
all
that
the robots
threesome.
kind of... man, this robot threesome would be like a hoot and holler in time, and then he would cry after.
It would just sound like a car crash.
You just hear engines revving.
And then like the beep, beep.
Alright, so this is Roger. You know Roger.
Yeah, I want to make
this
a plush
is the
of Roger.
Bear.
Because he's adorable.
Yeah, this is the bear that Bridget carries around. He is alive and sentient. And he is also like he's not a gear, he's a cryptid.
Oh, so whenever Gold Lewis and Bridget were talking in like the arcade mode, it kind of
Yeah.
makes a little more sense of why it was Gold Lewis, since he really likes cryptids.
Correct. That is exactly it. Gold Lewis actually calls Roger a UMA.
Well, that's clearly friend-shaped, so he's a friend.
He is friend-shaped.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a friend.
Probably at the top of friend. 'Cause
He's the most friend.
Yeah, he's
You'd
the
rather
most...
be friends with her bear than with Bridget.
Well,
Who did I
looking
just...
at...
Oh,
you
sorry.
moved her.
I was like, who did I grab?
Yeah. Well, if you look at it like this, they're just a pair.
They are.
They're always
to be
gonna
fair,
be
they
together.
are a pair, right?
Yeah.
One comes with the other.
Yeah, so it's not that I think Roger's
But
a
if
better
they were-
friend. I think it's that they'll always be together, so it doesn't
Right.
matter who I'm friends
But
with.
if you were all on a boat together and it crashed and they're both drowning and you had to pick one,
I would somehow grow 2 more arms and save both of them.
so you're saying you would grab Roger and leave Bridget to drown. That's what I'm understanding.
No, we're not gonna categorize it that way.
I
It's
think
like I
we
said,
are.
I'm gonna figure out how to grow 2 more arms and save both of them.
So instead, you let everyone die. Okay. You could have saved Roger. That's all I'm saying.
I can make him again.
Oh, so you save Bridget and make a new Roger.
No, I feel like
He
Bridget
won't be
would
the same though. Bedman taught Ramlethal that lesson. You can make
Stop
a new Roger.
bringing
But...
up the thing that Bedman did to Ramlethal. You bring up all the time.
Well, yeah, it's because it's so fucking funny.
Just like, he killed her dog.
He did. He killed her dog and gave her a brand new one, and was like, "Is that dog the same?" And then Ramlethal was like, mind blown, like, "Ah, I understand now."
So if he ate her burger, would it be the same?
If he ate her burger, would she have had the same awakening? Almost certainly, right?
Oh my god. Alright.
So next, this is Slayer's wife. Her name is Sharon.
She's pretty hot. And she's immortal, right?
Yes,
but
she is
not
immortal.
a gear and not a vampire?
Yes. I don't know how it works. But
What?
she is not a vampire and she is not a gear. But she is immortal. In somehow.
I mean, she's hot. So,
Yeah.
I think Awuga. Yeah.
I think she's pretty awooga.
Yeah.
Where does she sit in awooga?
These ones are like where they are because I don't know much about them.
Yeah, I don't know. Is
we'll
she
put
hotter
her-
than any of them?
I think she's hotter than Johnny.
I think
me.
Sharon is quite hot.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now it's time for Vampire Daddy. But not Nagoriyuki Vampire Daddy, but like professional aristocrat Vampire Daddy. Who's very into dandyism. He writes haikus.
I have so many conflicting opinions about Slayer because he's a vampire, so in my mind he should immediately be hot because like that's my number one monster creature that I love is vampires. But his hair is weird.
Yeah, he's got like a pseudo pompadour.
Yeah, but it's not even like a good pompadour because he just brushes it forward and is like, this is good. Doesn't curl it back.
Right, he does like step 1 of a pompadour but doesn't do the rest.
Yeah, I mean, his facial hair is well groomed, but I don't know. It's pointy. It seems like he's the type of guy who takes more time to do his facial hair grooming than he does anything else.
Like his morning routine is longer than yours.
Yes, that's
For
definitely
sure.
true.
Yeah.
Not a fan of smoking a pipe.
Yeah, he
Quite
would definitely
smelly.
smoke it after being with you, right?
In the bed too.
Oh, he probably would do it in the bed, yeah. So it's like, that was good, eh? And then he, like, one arm around you, reaches across to the bedstand and grabs the pipe. Right? Like, that's the kind of situation we're thinking.
Yeah. I mean, like, other than that, I think his outfit's pretty okay for a vampire. I mean, he has, like, that weird half cape, which is funny.
Yeah.
The crosses does lean into, like, vampire lore of they're afraid of crosses, but he kind of embraces it, like, what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
It's really, like, his face in the pipe.
He has a monocle.
I mean, that can be okay, but I feel like it'd be better if he just had glasses.
if it was 2 glasses instead of a monocle?
Yeah. It's like, what, only one eye is fucked up?
Yeah.
I think I'd put him in dateable.
I think he's
at the very
dateable.
least, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I'd give him a shot, but like the moment.
But he's not his wife.
No, but the moment like he lights up the pipe in bed, I'll be like, all right, so I'm sorry, this isn't gonna work out.
Fair enough. Well, how dateable is he?
More than Jam. Yeah.
More than Jam. Okay.
Because being a vampire, you know, really.
That is
really,
a big boon.
It's a big boon for me.
But you'd be more likely to, try and date May before Slayer.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, well let's quickly go through and double check that everything is where you want it to be. So Leopoldin is down here, obviously.
Yes.
This all feels right. You just these guys, you're just like, what the fuck?
That feels right.
And then you are uncomfortable around Faust and bed. And the mech.
Maybe moving the mech.
Okay, where does the mech go?
I think maybe after Faust.
You don't like the mech. You like it less than Faust. You wouldn't want to be around this old man mech.
I like it more than Faust. Okay, put him above the bed.
That is exactly where he was.
I had to remember. I was like, wait, how did tier list look? So, tier list. This is the top. This is the bottom. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, and then it goes in order.
Okay.
Is how we're gonna do it. Okay. So then it's Chip is less likable than his secretary Answer.
Yes, that's still true.
And then Abba is too much work, but still better than Answer. Again, you did receive new information about Abba that you didn't apparently have already.
No.
Does she go down?
I think she does go down.
How far down?
I think just after Chip, because the mech thing's, well, I don't know. Because self-harm does make me a lot more uncomfortable than an old man mech suit. So, yeah, put her there. There we go.
Okay.
I think that'll be good.
We found the new ABBA placement.
Because the sentient bed, nope.
Yep. And then we've got the guy who licked his knife and forgot he poisoned it. I don't know, is that meme still relevant? That's old.
You're an old man.
Raven. I am an old man. So we got Raven and Bedman, the human. We got Daryl, Angie, and Cliff. Does this all feel right?
I think that all feels right.
And then we got our friends. We got Delilah. She can only be a friend or an oof.
She's a friend. Because she's got 6 shoes, and I want
She
her
does
to,
have really cool shoes.
I want her to show me where she bought them.
You're going to befriend her until you get the shoe information, and then she's gone.
No. No, I'll probably still be your friend, but like we'd be the ones that don't text every day.
Yeah, and then we have Justice parentheses small, but she's still very large.
Yep. She doesn't have tits there, so...
No, no tits. She's an actual mech.
Yep, can't say much.
Then we have Undyne, who is paired with Dizzy and this guy. Then we have the ghost of Arya that lives in Jacko's mind. Then we have the girl who pilots the mech. We have Milia, who's into some weird shit. We have Eddie, who's just kind of a fun dude.
Just a homie.
Yeah, we have Axel, who's British. We have Kai, who's rich.
Yep.
And not much else.
Yep.
We have Asuka, who's gonna help you with a lot of things.
He's powerful.
But like he's just a strong wizard guy.
Yep.
And then that's all the ones that you're like not even worth trying to date. And then now we've got our very almost undateable.
Yeah.
But worth giving at least one try.
Yeah, I want to see
Izuna, the fox boy.
How fox like he is, if I can convince him to get rid of the facial hair. And if that's a breaker, he's gone.
Yep. But yeah, so everything else feel right though. You got your Paradigm, Arya, base form. You got April, the robots, Gabriel, Erica, Jam Slayer. This all feel right?
Yeah, I think that all feels right.
So now for the Awugas, we'll start from the top. So Chaos and Soul, still the top 2.
Yep.
Right behind is Jacko and Eno. So you think Nago and Gold Lewis Bikin, this is the right order?
I think that's the right order there.
Do you think Geo is still better than all these?
I think I might move Testament up before Geo. Yeah.
Testament up? You think Testament was too low?
Yeah.
Okay. So then Testament, Geo, and then the Valentines?
Yep.
Oh, speaking of, did it not go through? Oh, there's another Valentine. I put her on the list.
I think you're missing somebody.
Yeah, I was like, there was a third Valentine. I did put her in here. Oh, not all of them went through. I wonder if it capped me.
Oh, yeah, because there's
Alright, so we'll have to add these ones in.
Okay, let's do
Okay,
it.
so it's not over yet, but we can quickly make sure all the things are in order still.
Yep.
So then it's, these Valentines, Zato, Leo, the wife,
Johnny,
Johnny, Dizzy,
and,
Sin,
Robot with Tits.
yeah, and Robot with Tits.
Alright,
Okay.
sounds decent.
So then, I guess I just forgot to add these ones in. That is my bad. So this is Valentine.
I was thinking about this earlier. She looks like, when a middle schooler first discovers anime and they're like, I want to draw like that.
And then this is the character they draw.
Yeah. She's like the first OC. And they're like, yeah, she's the daughter of the devil, but she's also an angel.
Yeah, so this is Arya parentheses first form.
Okay. Does it say sugar and poison?
Sugar. I don't know what that one says.
Because she's holding it up, so it'll be upside down backwards.
Yeah.
So I think it does say poison. But I can't see those letters.
I don't know.
Okay, I like her style.
Yep.
She's got the big hoodie, the mini skirt, which was a real big fashion statement in middle school.
Yes, it was. That was that time.
Yep. I'm gonna put her pretty highly. I like her hat.
Yep.
She fuckable or she just
That is literally the question.
Mm-hmm. Her shoes aren't particularly cool.
Yeah, shoes kind of lame, to be honest.
Comparative to everybody else.
Yeah. Well, compared to everybody else and also all the other shit she's got going on.
She's just a lot here.
She is a lot. She's a lot.
I think she'd be
And I do
dateable.
believe this is the same demon thing that Ramlethal has. Right, because Ramlethal is also a Valentine. This was the original Valentine.
I think I'll put her in dateable, and then.
So where would she be in dateable?
Probably above base Aria.
So better than base Arya, but not by much.
No, because again, don't know too much about her. April's still a pirate.
Yeah.
The number 4.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
yeah. I put it
Alrighty, so Valentine would be about here. Next up we have Venom. Venom. So he's a
it is hair. Okay.
yeah. So it's hair that he has like a logo in, I guess, and then he has it draped in front of his face.
Okay. Is that all you know about him? What else?
He plays pool.
That's
That's an actual pool stick. Yeah. And he sets magic floating pool balls and hits them at you at weird angles.
Okay.
He's an assassin.
Okay, that's.
He was a part of the same group as Zato and Milia.
I thought for some reason he had a very similar aura as
The vibe of
Yeah.
So he also works for the Assassins Guild.
I mean, at least he has hair.
He does
It
have
looks
hair.
like he takes care of his hair a lot better than mine.
Yeah.
So that does take him down a little
He
bit.
probably also has a longer morning routine than you.
So he's high maintenance.
Almost certainly.
And likes pool. He'd probably have to try to teach me how to play.
Oh yeah, 100. If you're in a relationship with Venom, he's like, okay, here, I'll teach you how to do it.
And I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I think he's probably dateable.
All right. Well, how
He's hot
dateable is
enough.
Venom?
He's hot enough. I'd give him a shot.
Let him shoot his shot.
Yeah. Probably more than
Jam.
vacuum jam. Yeah, I was like vacuum seal.
So
blade.
Venom would be here right after Slayer.
I think so.
Okay.
But the moment he tries to teach me pool, when I told him I'm not interested.
Okay. All right. So Venom is right here. And then
He's a pretty boy. Sometimes I like a pretty boy. Are you really gonna make me rank the president?
what do you mean? Of course I'm gonna make you rate the president. So this is President Vernon.
He's a robot.
He is a cyborg, yes. Because he's not like a robot. He has a cyborg arm, and he's got cybernetic parts.
Okay. I don't find him attractive.
You don't think he's attractive at all?
No.
So he's got to be oof then, eh?
I think so.
So how oof is Vernon?
I mean, he's still mostly humanoid. He doesn't seem to have too much emotional problems.
Yeah.
He didn't build a suit to hide inside of.
Correct. He's not as bad as
he's not a Reddit user.
Hey-Yoon.
He's probably, I think, about even with Daryl then.
You think he's about the same as Daryl? Less than
Yeah.
Daryl? More than Daryl?
I think less than Daryl.
Okay, so this would be Vernon.
Right there.
Vernon, the U.S. president. Right, and then we have Zappa.
What?
He's possessed by ghosts.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, I was like, why is Sadako here?
He is possessed by several ghosts.
Several
actually.
ghosts?
Yes.
Is that why he has extra fingers?
Probably.
Yikes. There's not too much about his design that I find interesting besides the ghost hugging him. Oh my god, is his underwear above his pants line?
I think so. I think that's like a banana hammock style, like above the pants line.
Unless, like, this is all a suit.
Well, I think it is a jumpsuit, but I think that's over the top of it, right? Maybe?
Because it kind of is like the Superman undies.
Oh, it is kind of, yeah.
Okay.
But he's also just wearing like cargo shorts over the top of his superhero suit.
Why not just commit to the superhero suit?
And if it makes you feel any better, he does like move like he's possessed. Like he walks backwards, crawls upside down, and like does a bunch of that like crazy shit. And he like contorts and stuff as they like move his body.
He's committed, so.
Well, he doesn't know he's possessed actually.
So he just thinks, whoa, my body's weird.
Yeah, as far as I know, he just isn't aware that he's like actually possessed by ghosts. He just thinks this is normal. Or like this is just how he is or something. Because to be fair, maybe it is a superhero costume and he just thinks these are all his powers or something.
So he's stupid.
Yes, as far as I know.
But not the good kind of stupid.
He's kind of like a JoJo's character. Because he can like summon like ghosts and stand, like a stand type of a thing. And he like does like dramatic weird posing and stuff. So like he's kind of like he's kind of like an homage to like JoJo stuff. He even has like Dio's like heart headband. So I'm pretty sure he's an homage to JoJo.
He's got the rings like the Pillar Man too.
Yeah, exactly. And then so I'm pretty sure that's his shtick.
Well, he seems really dumb.
Yeah.
I'd probably put him in oof.
So Zappa would be an oof. How oof is Zappa?
Well, he didn't take over a country.
He sure didn't.
I'd probably say maybe at the same as ABBA. Yeah.
Below or above?
Above, because as far as I know,
So
he doesn't self-harm. So.
Okay, so Zappa would be here. Vernon would be here. Venom, you said was here.
Was it there? I thought it was.
You said it was behind Slayer.
Oh, okay.
And then this is Valentine.
Okay,
yeah.
yes.
And then that is technically all of them. I don't know why these ones didn't import into the tier maker, but that's where they are, and I can fix it before I post it to Twitter.
Okay.
The actual visuals of it. But
Sweet.
that is the tier list. We just mentioned where some of the other characters that didn't make it into the list for whatever reason. So it was actually like 62 characters.
I'm so tired.
Instead of 58. You did great though. Look at this list of how hot everyone is. I'm glad you decided the key is not hot.
What would you have done if I decided it was?
I don't know, maybe gone to Home Depot, bought some keys? Babe, I can unlock that pussy for you.
You just come home and you're just shaking keys at me.
Oh, I jingle the keys in front of your
like,
face.
Hey
like,
babe, hey babe.
hey, how's it going?
I hear you like keys.
Oh, fantastic. But yeah, so that is, that's the stream we just finished. That's going to be it for today.
Are you not going to show us yours? I'm kidding.
Nah.
It's way too many.
Yeah, we'll ignore that. We don't need to spend all that much more time.
Well, you can like just quietly post
I'll just
yours.
I'll just post my own later.
Yeah.
But that'll be it for today. Sweet. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to have a wonderful rest of your days. Let us know if you have any different opinions or if it turns out that Avery has voted one of these people as not supposed to be able to be dateable, but they're actually dateable. So
yeah, tell me your thoughts so I know how weird you are.
Ooh, that's a good one. But either way,
all right,
we'll be heading out. Have a good one.
Bye.
That wasn't Dragon Ball Fighters.
Yeah,
Hold on. Technically, I guess Guilty Gear Strive.
Yeah.
All right.